Hey everyone, and welcome. So I know what you might be thinking. Another personal development session. But trust me, we're doing this one differently. We're gonna look at your career like it's the ultimate video game, and I'm here to give you the cheat codes to level up. So let's be real for a second. Does starting out in your career ever feel like you've been dropped into a huge open world game, but you've totally skipped the tutorial? You know, the basic button controls, but the map is massive, the quests are confusing, and some of the other players can be, well, a little tricky to deal with. Look, your professional training gives you the starter gear, right? That's your basic sword and shield, your technical skills. But to actually win the game, to become a legend, you need those power-ups. You know, the special abilities that let you handle the tough boss battles and those complicated team quests. And that's what we're unlocking today. Every great game has a skill tree, right? It's that screen where you spend your experience points to build a character that's uniquely yours. Well, we're gonna look at your career in the exact same way. This is your personal skill tree. You get to decide how your professional character is going to grow. So in this game, what even is personal development? It's not some boring side quest you can ignore. Nope, these are your core character stats. Think of it like leveling up your strength, your wisdom, your charisma. It's all the stuff that turns you into that confident professional who doesn't freak out when a dragon-sized project lands on their desk. Your skill tree really breaks down into 4 main branches. Just think of it like this. Well-being is your health bar. Resilience, that's your defense and your magic resistance. Social skills, that's your charisma. And teamwork is your multiplayer co-op ability. To be truly unstoppable, you gotta put points into all of them. Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the 2 most important stats for surviving any game, your health and your defeats. In the working world, we just call that well-being and resilience. If you can get these 2 right, you can handle pretty much any challenge the game throws at you. So, how do you keep that health bar from dropping into the red? Well, for starters, stick to routines. It's like having a constant healing spell on you. And don't try to solo every problem. Talking about challenges is your multiplayer support system. And this is a big one, know where your support potions are. Whether it's a manager, a mentor, or a friend, don't wait until you're down to your last bit of health to use them. And now for your defense stat, resilience. This is absolutely huge. Resilience isn't about never failing or never getting knocked down by a boss, not at all. It's about your ability to hit that respawn button, figure out what went wrong, and jump right back into the action. But this time, you're stronger and smarter than before. When it comes right down to it, resilience is really a mindset battle. A fixed mindset sees a mistake and just screams, game over. It feels final and it's super frustrating. But a growth mindset, it sees that exact same mistake as a chance to respawn and learn. You know, you ask yourself, what tactic didn't work? What am I gonna do differently on my next try? You want a permanent resilience buff? It's a pretty simple 3-step combo. First, reframe challenges. Don't see them as threats. See them as epic side quests for bonus experience points. Second, focus on your effort, not just whether you win or lose. And third, you gotta celebrate the small wins. Every time you clear a small objective, give yourself credit for it. All right, so you've got your single-player stats looking good. Now it's time to log into the multiplayer server. Let's face it, the workplace is the ultimate co-op game, and how well you do often depends on how well you play with others. So let's open up the strategy guide. Think of this as your mission cheat sheet. You see the common thread here? It's all about shifting your point of view. A team disagreement isn't a fight, it's a strategy session. Tough feedback isn't a personal attack, it's someone trying to give you a strategy guide. You just have to ask clarifying questions. In any conflict, just remember the main quest. It's about winning together, not about winning a one-on-one fight. At the end of the day, being a great team player is how you build an amazing reputation in your guilds. It really just comes down to contributing to the team's goals, appreciating that everyone brings different skills to the party, and always acting with integrity. You want to be the player that everyone is excited to have on their team for the next big raid. So let's wrap this all up with the most important point of all. Through all of this, you have to remember who the main character is. It's not your boss, it's not your company, it's you. You are the MVP, the most valuable player in your own career game. See, your career isn't some linear, scripted game where you just follow a glowing arrow from one objective to the next. No, it's a massive open-world adventure. You get to decide which quests you take, which skills you develop, and what kind of hero you're going to be. You're the one holding the controller. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. You've seen the skill tree. You know the main branches. What skill are you going to put your first point into? Is it going to be well-being, resilience, or maybe your co-op skills? The game is on. Now go play.